Hey friends, good Monday morning to you. Hope that you're having a good February and the things that you want to happen are happening. And these continue to be encouraging for you. Please let me know in the comments if they are. I've probably done 10 or 12 of these over the last couple months, and a lot of people seem to be encouraged by them. So if you would like for these to continue as we go for the next couple months, please let me know. And we talked about last week mercy, and I said it'd be kind of a two-part episode with this word today, which is grace. So remember, mercy, the way my dad always talks about it, is not getting what we deserve, not getting the discipline that we deserve. Grace, which we're going to talk about it from a theological perspective and how that applies to all of us, regardless of what you believe. Not graceful, like a graceful ballerina, or that type of thing. We're talking about grace as in the freely given unmerited favor and love of God. The beginning of that, let's talk about the freely given unmerited favor and love of God. But the way we'll talk about this is us showing grace to other people. Freely unmerited love, favor and love. The quote, which is going to be a little different, it's going to be a little off the beaten path, it doesn't even have the word grace in it, comes from Confucius. Again, someone that I hope I don't need to tell you who it is. Confucius: never give a sword to a man who can't dance. Never give a sword to a man who can't dance. Let's go back to the quote last week, that mercy is a badge of true nobility, from Shakespeare. So if you have mercy, you are the noblest of rulers. This from Confucius: still in the world of rulers or kings or knights, never give a sword to a man who can't dance. What does that mean? What does that mean? Well, what it means is, if a person cannot dance, cannot be elegant, cannot be graceful, does not understand the dynamics between human interaction, does not understand all aspects of emotion, don't give them a sword. Don't give them a means to chop somebody up until you're sure they're not just going to chop everybody up willy-nilly. And that's where it ties the two together, mercy and grace. Because they are together one thing. Grace, as my dad would say, grace is getting something in which we do not deserve it. Freely given, unmerited. We do not deserve it. Now, you have people in your life that you show grace to. You may not realize it. And for deserve, we're going to be kind of loose with the way we talk about it. But let's say that you go out to dinner and you've got your friend who perfectly can pay for their own meal and who hasn't done anything exceptional for you. You haven't seen them in a while. You're catching up. You haven't seen them in 6 months, and you decide to pay for dinner. Just to be nice. What are you actually doing? You're showing grace. You're giving that person, your friend, something they don't deserve. They haven't done anything. It's not like they helped you move and you bought them pizza, or you owe them dinner from last time they bought. They don't deserve it. And they're perfectly capable of purchasing their own. So it's not like you're sacrificing something because they need it. You're showing them grace. You're giving them something they don't deserve. Giving them something you don't deserve doesn't have to mean my child's being bad and I give them an ice cream. That's not what it means. It means being generous of yourself, giving of yourself to a person because that's what you choose to do, not because they've done something to earn it. They've done something to deserve it. There are times that we get, at least in my job, and I'm sure in some of your jobs, and hopefully at some point in a job you work, you get a bonus that's performance-based. Performance-based bonus. Usually those are outset, right? And you earn it. It's if you sell $1 million of new product for the company this year, you will get a $2,500 performance bonus. Because you performed. You earned it. You earned it above your salary. You're already supposed to be selling, but you earned it above and beyond. That's not grace. Sometimes our companies do have an act of grace. Things like Christmas bonus. Here is $200 for you to help with your family at Christmas. Here's a Christmas ham. Here's a gift card to Starbucks. Here's an extra day off work. All of that is signs of grace. It's something we did to deserve it. We don't just deserve something because it's Christmas. We didn't do anything to make it Christmas. It was already Christmas before we were here. It's going to be Christmas after we were here. But that is an act of grace. So, when we think about this, never give a sword to a man who can't dance. And we combine mercy and grace. Mercy, not giving somebody what they deserve. Grace, giving something to someone that they do not deserve. Never give a sword to a man who can't dance. Mercy being the most nobility. So what does that mean? What type of person should we be when we think about these two words? We should be a person that is slow to judge, quick to listen. That's the mercy side. Don't be in a hurry to punish. Take the time to listen, to think about your options. And we should be a person that is quick to give and still slow to judge. Quick to give. Be generous of yourself. Show grace to people. Something that they don't deserve. You see all the time, if you watch Double Life videos, all the time, my friends and I would give each other prizes. Prize is the term we use, but that is an act of grace. When I pick up some comics right here for David that I'm going to give him. For no reason. No reason. It's not his birthday. It's not a holiday. I don't owe him anything. He doesn't owe me anything. He hasn't helped me with anything recently. Nothing. I found some things that I know he'd like to have. And instead of texting him and being like, hey, can you PayPal me or Apple Pay me $3 or $8 or $12, I just picked it up for him. I'm going to give it to him. No strings attached. No expectation. He doesn't deserve it. It's unmerited. I think unmerited is probably a better word there. It's unmerited. But I want him to have it. That's not giving a sword to a man who can't dance. You don't give the power to punish, the ability to give to somebody who you don't think will know how to use it. If you believe in God or whatever your belief system is, or even just as a boss, if you're a manager or if you're in a management position, or if you want to be in a management position, or you're trying to get one and you don't understand why not, think about this. When I think about who I'm going to promote, I think exactly about this. I don't want to promote someone that's going to come in and be writing people up left and right for every little offense and is looking to fire people. I want a manager that first looks to show mercy. I also don't want to put a manager in place that only gives people the letter of the law. Okay, you get a 2% raise this year because I'm giving everyone a 2% raise. No, I want a manager that will recognize people that do exceptional efforts, that will show grace, take them to dinner of their own pocket potentially. Give them a little extra time off when the rules allow for that. Those kinds of things. Those are two, grace and mercy, very important characteristics that I look for when I think about promoting somebody in my organization. Are those things you could have? If somebody I think can't dance, I don't give them a sword. Nope. And that's fine. Because not everybody is supposed to dance. Maybe they're fine right in their position that they are. But all of us can do a better job of showing grace to people, of giving something to somebody that they don't deserve. Start with your significant other or your family member that you live with or your child or whoever it is. Whoever is the loved one that is closest to you, just do something nice for them today just because. Just because. Because you want to show love and show grace. Try it. I think it'll make your day better. I'll talk to you next week.